say, my crew can't do it.
We were all having special needs.
We all want to be included.
Will he have any friends when he's in school?
Maybe the way God designed him.
Although he has a disability, but we look past it.
When he's older, what's life going to look like?
This is my favorite.
We're kind of Jackie Robinsons in a lot of ways, that there's a lot of people out there that don't think we can do it.
He had the Cookie Monster, so it was awesome.
That means we got to be better.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Blasts back to the past when customer service was at the forefront of what everyone was trying to do.
Howdy Homemade Ice Cream is nestled in a bustling shopping strip on Lovers Lane in University Park. It's where you'll find families, friends, and fans of the flavors looking to beat the North Texas summer heat with a taste of something frozen and sweet, all made right here under the guidance of owner Tom Landis.
And this is full of ice cream.
And this is full, so this really needs about 8 hours to freeze up, and then that'll be all ready, and you get fun stuff like this. Right?
Oh, look at that. That's what kind of cake?
So I think that's actually a Cookie Monster with some red velvet, and then
you never know what you're going to find in the freezer.
Right.
Tom has been in the restaurant business more than 20 years now. When Howdy Homemade opened in December, Tom tapped into an underused part of the population, hiring only those with special needs, like those diagnosed with Down syndrome or autism spectrum disorder. Tom says they are the perfect people to serve his ice cream for dreamers.
Maybe the way God designed them, just to be a little more friendly, to not have an ego. We have to have better quality, we have to better service, and we got to be cleaner than the others, because there's people out there that say, my crew can't do it.
They can and are doing it. Tom has a very simple strategy to success. Find the employees' strengths, train them to do a particular job, and then just stand back.
Howdy, welcome to Howdy Homemade.
And so the first step is being able to say howdy. The second is to be able to give out some samples. Benjamin will give someone more samples in their one visit than they'll get a lifetime at another ice cream place.
People continue to come back to you. I mean, when you have that greeting when you walk in the door, the friendliness, the open, and like you said, this is somewhere fun.
And I think that's the hospitality industry, and that's kind of, I think, somewhat lost. And so to just make everything a place where they feel comfortable to work, where they can do it, and to believe in them. And when you believe in someone that maybe others haven't believed in, they'll take a bullet for you.
Make no mistake, Tom cares about his employees, but he's also a businessman and knows good customer service delivers a bigger bottom line.
It's not to really be a feel-good thing at all. It's to really, truly improve the way the restaurant industry is going about training and hiring people. And it's one thing to tell people, hey, this could work, but it's another just to prove it on a daily basis.
But it is a feel-good thing to customers like Chris Merzen, a regular who brings his family here for ice cream, including his son Jack, a junior at Highland Park High School.
Inclusion is an important word in today's society. We all want to be included. And the young adults here at Howdy Homemade are no different. If you don't actually take a look at them and you just see them peripherally just doing their jobs, you would never know that they might have an intellectual disability. And I think that speaks very high volumes about the employee, but also about Tom and his vision to have young adults with disabilities employed here.
I think that a lot of my employees are really, truly excited to have a job, and I think that's missing in the workplace where a lot of people work. And to see that they want to do it and they can do it, they need the proper tools and the training, but if given that, I truly think we can beat any other restaurant in terms of customer service, and that's going to go a long way.
And it turns out for employees like Benjamin Rubarts and his co-worker Coleman Jones, that sense of purpose really shines through when they are off the clock.
I can remember tears and tears that were shed over, will he have any friends when he's in school or when he's older? And what's life going to look like?
So when you come to a Rangers game, especially if they're that good, you want to see them face good teams.
Benjamin Rubarts is 17 years old, a high school graduate who knows everything there is to know about the Rangers.
Then wanting to keep track of the standings and how the Rangers would try to fit in the standings between the teams in their division.
He also knows a whole lot about ice cream.
We got some vanilla extract, which is present in everything.
And there's something else about Benjamin, something you may not notice at first.
Tell me about Benjamin.
Benjamin just really done phenomenal because he's just a hard worker. He's got that work ethic.
Benjamin is on the high-functioning end of autism spectrum disorder. One scoop at a time, he's helping change the face of the workforce. On top of his game at Howdy Homemade, and when he talks about his favorite team, the Texas Rangers. He was even chosen Fan of the Game by Fox Sports Southwest.
Guys, anything you want to know about the Texas Rangers, he knows it, stats, everything. But I understand you have an interesting fact you'd like to share with Buzz and Dave, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody. Saturday, out of all days of the week, is the best day, best luck, I would say, for Rangers to play. Right. Because there's only one game they ever lost on a Saturday back in Chicago, that 4-3 11-inning loss. But other than that, the Rangers don't lose on Saturdays.
I like that, baseball. Benjamin, congratulations. Fan of the game and represents Howdy Homemade, a great place on Lovers. Good to have you out here, Benjamin.
Benjamin's co-worker, 19-year-old Coleman Jones, a high school graduate who was diagnosed with Down syndrome and is known as the vice president at Howdy Homemade.
Can you make more Dr. Pepper chocolate chip for me?
All right, I'll make more.
Thank you.
When owner Tom Landis is not around, he's in charge and pays extra attention to the customers, like his friend Jack Merzen.
He's a dear friend of mine, and he's more of a guy where just come up and scratch his head because his head is really comfortable. He has a disability, but we look past it and see what kind of guy he really is.
Coleman is compassionate. He is compassionate to other individuals, regardless of what their circumstances are. It may be someone who's just having a hard day, me, and that he really is insightful and sensitive to the needs of other people.
We stopped by Coleman's home one evening and met his incredibly supportive family, who treat Coleman like the word disability doesn't even exist.
Having a disability really does, I think, for so many people, put a picture in your mind of someone who's not capable of doing anything or contributing in any way. And it really is a misnomer, because with Coleman, there are so many things that he is more than capable of doing and that he enjoys doing.
Coleman's mom says while her son has always been outgoing, having a job has given him a sense of community and purpose that will help him as he gets older and needs to become more self-sufficient.
Since Coleman started working at Howdy, he has definitely demonstrated more responsibility and taking responsibility for things that he's done, but also when I ask him to do something, he is so quick to do it. He will hop up if he's doing something else and take care of doing that, and I really feel like part of that comes from having the opportunity to have the responsibility that he's been given at Howdy.
Let's look past the disability and see what the person can do. And if you do mix in the wood, let's have the people who have the disability take it off, because it's not bad to have a disability, because it's just something in the past.
We've been so fortunate to have him working at Howdy and have this opportunity that Tom Landis has opened the door for, not just for Coleman, but for other children with disabilities, to learn skills, to be involved in the community, to help all of us realize that there is a huge contribution that they can make, and there are many jobs that they can do.
And if you're in the neighborhood, the vice president of Howdy Homemade hopes you'll stop by for a couple of very important things.
Because they can get great ice cream there, and they would, I bet, enjoy the atmosphere. I give them samples of the ice cream, and always have a smile on my face when I see them.
So together, Coleman and Benjamin are a force at Howdy Homemade, serving customers, but perhaps more importantly, finding their own potential.
Okay, this one is really good. Okay, so since I can ask for more samples, can I do one more? Just one more.
Thanks to one man changing attitudes, one ice cream store at a time.
To be able to provide a man or a woman with a sense of purpose of a job is the life-changing for them. It gives them their independence, their sense of purpose, and if we can do that, we really will be making a big difference out there. So our number one goal is to have a relentless pursuit to create jobs for those that no one else will.